Okay, I believe we're live. So, hello guys, welcome to the stream. Streaming Sky Odyssey today, the new FTB pack. Because there's a few things I wanted to do that wouldn't really make a good episode, but would be kind of something we could do here today. So, if you haven't seen, I've done 2 episodes on this already. In the first one, we made this mob farm here, which is doing pretty good. You can see here we've got quite a lot of drops and things going on there. Might get into opening some of those loot crates later on this episode, actually. And also I added these spikes in, so this is a sort of mob farm you can make automatic like this, or you can get the XP from it if you want to let them drop. So if you're interested in that, was my episode 1, and where are we? Over here, this was my episode 2, basically automating EMC production, which is pretty cool. Hey XD Green, and hey Strawberry, welcome both of you to the stream. Hope you're liking this series so far. So at the moment, if we go to our transmutation table here, we can see we got 120 million, and you can see the rate is going up there. It's pretty decent. Hey fam, hey Ed. So at the moment, we're getting about 28,000 EMC every second, which is pretty cool. You know, and that's just passive. We don't have to do anything for that, so that's awesome. But our island doesn't look very nice, so one thing I want to do here today is change that and get into building a bit of a better island. The other thing as well that I want to do is we've completed some quests and not claimed rewards for them. And also I want to just complete some more quests as well. So I think, let's have a look. Oh, okay, so all of this, basically, this is what we did in the last episode. All of this is ready to be claimed. Hey Hunter, you missed my face reveal. You've just come straight into this one, but hey, you're seeing it this way. And hey, the chill man, thanks for subscribing. So yeah, I recently did. I'm just going to go through collecting these. You guys can see what I get. Just to let you know, I recently did a face reveal. It wasn't something that I'd done on my channel. Oh, random reward. Let's see what we get. A clay chicken. Okay, that's cool. So I did that earlier today in a stream, which is cool. The stream went really well. Thank you to everyone who was there, who showed up. And this is now something I can do a bit in the future. So you see, I've got my face on this episode, and what was a random reward there? Okay, crafting seeds. This is all the like Inferium stuff. Whether we'll get into that mystical agriculture or not, I'm not 100%. If it'll really be needed, but you know, we can do it. We're getting thousands of coins here, by the way. If you guys are watching this, yeah, no worries, Hunter. Thanks for stopping by, anyhow. I will see you soon. So Hunter and I, we go back a long way actually. In terms of my YouTube career, and we are going to be doing a lot of stuff together soon, because when 1.14 comes out, there's going to be an SMP that we're doing together, so that's pretty cool. I'm very excited, very looking forward to that. Oh, look at that, a random reward gave us a chicken, which gave us another random reward. That's pretty cool. What else have we got going on here? Was there one that I missed or something? Seems like maybe I missed a reward or something. I guess I did, but not sure if it's even really going to matter. It just seems like we got this little notification here, so I'm guessing there's something I didn't do. But we won't worry about that. I just wanted to kind of get those out of the way. So, oh, you can EMC these crafting seeds. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, we'll chuck those in there. We'll chuck the clay chicken we can. So we'll put that one in over there. Okay, so a few things I wanted to check. First of all, do I have ink sacs? Okay, I do. That's awesome. So, in terms of the design of this base, I'm not really sure exactly how we'll do it. What I think I want to do is just kind of wing it a little bit and go from there. So I want some black glass. I want to use kind of darker colors. I might actually look as well. Do we have... Okay, we don't have any poppies at the moment, because that would be kind of useful for red dye. That would be quite nice. So how are we going to get those? Let's have a little look up here. Looks like we might need to get into Britannia before we're able to get those. Okay. What about red? Anything that we can use as dye? Maybe not. Red shimmering mushroom? Probably not. Okay. And if we search here on the dyes, red dye. Oh, you can get a dye mixer. Okay, interesting. So, what is that? Plastic. That's something we're going to have to get into soon for sure, is the plastic side of things. So, we're going to use a lot of black glass in that case. So, we'll get that in there, get that learned. And then it's just about the wood. So, let's have a look at the moment we got dark oak wood. That dark oak wood with dark glass might look cool. I think we can certainly start off by trying that. So probably what we want actually is this stuff, right? So let's get a load of that and a load of the black glass. And also, well, we've got one wand on us at the moment, so that'll be enough for now. So I think what I'll do is we've built off in these directions, and I might change some of that, but for now, I think what we can do is build off in this direction over here. and get a little bit of like a structure going for the base that we're going to build. So I suppose the easiest way to do this really is just to build off in this direction for now, and then use the wand to just kind of come through with the rest of it. So if we get that going off long enough so that we've got a bit of a road, and then we can build off of that either side. So I think that'll work quite nicely, and it will certainly be of use to us to have a bit of a better base going on for the future. So I'm just trying to think about what design I want. So I think I want this to be 5 wide, this road. So we can do that 5 wide there, with these blocks just in here like this. And then maybe we want to put some black glass in, probably down in the middle bits, but I might come on to doing that in a second. What I'm thinking now is we want to start, if we use this as a road, we want to start making it look a bit fancier. So let's go and get some stone. That'll be stone slabs, I'm thinking, could be useful. So we'll get a few of these going on. Oh, of course, you can't EMC slabs, can you? Yeah. Okay, so what we're actually going to need then is to get a load of stone out and just make them up manually, which isn't the end of the world. Just me being lazy wanting to use the EMC stuff. You get used to using it, so, you know. And then if we come and put that on the sides here, now if I have it like that, the only danger here of having it this high means I could technically run over the edge, but I don't think that's too much of an issue. I will probably get myself a jetpack pretty soon as well. There are some jetpacks in this pack that you can get. There's a few different types, and one of them looks pretty straightforward to get, so it'll probably be something that I get into doing fairly soon, maybe even in the stream. We'll see how long the stream goes for. I don't really have a plan for the stream. It was a case of I wanted to record something, and I knew I had a lot of stuff that I wanted to do on here, so I figured why not just get recording this. So this can be like a little walkway, like a little central highway, and then we can have different areas here where we go off and do things. So the first area I'm going to make we'll do just here, and I think what we'll probably do actually is let's get a little bit of a staircase made up and do that. Now for the stairs, let's see what stairs I actually already have in. We've got a few of these, so that's cool. I suppose it makes sense to use those. I was thinking perhaps we could use like some oak stairs or something just to make it look a bit different, but I think this will work just as good. So let's place this one down here and start building off of that. So a little side street if you like, and I think doing it on a different height is just a good idea, so it doesn't all look the same that way. And I think we've got maybe 3. So this is level 2, and we've got one more to the 3rd there. There we go, like that. So that'll be nice, and maybe on some of them we'll go down and on some we'll go up, and we'll just kind of play it by ear as to what looks good and what doesn't, basically. And probably use this as a little bit of a marker for the staircase as well. I think that looks quite nice, because, you know, on modded packs you obviously get quite caught up in the modded side of things, you know, I get that, but it doesn't hurt to have things looking good as well, and sometimes spending a bit of time doing that. And with mods like chisel, let's go maybe 4, 5 that way, so 5 from there, you know, chiseling bits and things like that, you can actually make things look really nice, so it's definitely worth the time to do that, I would say. And we'll use our wand again to get this platform going on. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably go, if that's 8, maybe 11 off in that direction. So we've got a little platform here that we can do something with. So what are we going to do with this? Well, one thing we could look to get into is power generation, and it's always sun on this server. You don't have nighttime, not the server, this mod pack I should say. So one thing that could be cool is to get a bit of a solar setup. So I might just have a little look here, see what the different solar panels are that are available to us. Okay, so here we go. So we've got these here, compact solar arrays, so that's cool. What else have we got? IC2, that's probably the way that we'd have to go with this. Let's have a look at IC2 and see what's going on with them. Yeah, we could look at this. Environmental tech is another way we could actually go that would kind of make sense, but I guess it's just getting all the materials that are required, you know. So to get the litherite crystals, we have diamonds and flint. I'm not sure if we'll have the dye and the floral green powder and that sort of stuff, but I definitely do think solar would be the best way for us to do this. So okay, IC2. Alright, let's have a look at the IC2 ones. So electronic circuits, going to need some rubber. So really the first thing I suppose we need to do is to get into plastic. And to do that, of course, we need to get rubber. So let's have a look at this. Let's see the chain of events for us to get to having plastic. So that's definitely a big progression within this pack. So dry rubber is needed, so tiny rubber is needed. So latex processing unit. Let's get into making up one of those. That'll be quite useful. Hey Ian, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming along. Let's have a, what am I doing here? So what we want is a tree fluid. Here we go, extractor. So that's stone, redstone, and an iron gear. Now, did I ever save the recipe for an iron gear? Probably not, knowing me. Yeah, okay. So first thing we'll do is get that saved up, because obviously we'll use those a lot throughout this pack. So put that in there. And then when we search gear, we can grab that out. 6 stone, 1 furnace, 1 redstone. Now I believe I have all of that stuff saved up in here. So there's our furnace, our redstone, and what am I missing here? Is that it? Potentially. Oh, it's just a stone. So we can get that as well. Where is it? There we go. And 6 of those, and we're ready. We are good to go. So let's make that up. Tree fluid extractor, like that. And then, of course, we just need to get some logs. Oh, of course, you can't search log anymore. It's an annoying thing. So we can get that going on. And actually, let's learn the tree fluid extractor, and let's get a few of those going on. And we can use our new little platform for it. How awesome. So let's get this up here, and we place that there, place that there next to it, and starting to fill up. Okay, awesome. So let's get these going on here. So that'll be the next one, so we can go like there. So we've got a little bit of a gap in between. And these are going to eat up the logs pretty quickly, actually. Because with 4 tree fluid extractors on them, it's pretty full on, pretty heavy duty. Oh, okay, so some of them haven't been placed correctly. So I thought if you placed it looking at the block, it would always work. But not always, apparently, with some of these. So if I come back here, is that now working? No, doesn't want to do it. I think, though, that might be, if we just come out here a bit, as simple as literally just having to stand here. Which, you know, fair enough, if that's how they want to do it. Yeah, okay. So that should now all be in place, working in the right way, and we should be getting some fluid. Okay, cool, we are. Now, in this pack, let's have a look. Do we have a block placer? We do. But we need plastic to get that. Okay, catch 22. So back down the plastic hole, and what we're going to need here is a latex processing unit. So we get the latex here, and then we need to get that into the latex processing units. So latex processing unit, and of course it'll be EMCable, the plastic. So once we've got one, we'll be away. Okay, let's go and have a look at getting that made up while that's extracting the fluid. But it never hurts to get a good bit going on, because you can always just chuck it in to the transmutation table anyway, and that'll then work. Now, do I have tin gears? Oh, I don't have any tin. Aha, okay, well, there we go. We're going to need some tin. Let's check the shop. Tin. Tin ore, there we go. So we get one of those, and where did that go? All right, so we'll learn the tin ore, just because why not? And then we'll mine it, and learn the tin ingot as well. Seems to make sense. Oh, do I have to smelt it, do I? Aha, okay. So you can go in there with a load of you, and we'll get that smelting up. Okay, how is this going now? Because I think this is going to clog up pretty soon. Not too bad. I'll take these interesting crates, I should say, and we'll have a look at what we get. Nothing too important there. A fridge, it's kind of cool. And some ore, but I think we already have all of that ore. So nothing of too much use, but there we go. And you see here, almost up to 150 now, just since the start of this episode. 150 million EMC almost. So we're doing quite well. Oh, we did learn one. Okay, that's cool. Alright, so stuff that can't be learned, I'm just storing in random chests at the moment. Again, this will get sorted out soon with a better storage system. Okay, so where were we here? Here's our tin. Awesome. So, to make up a tin gear, we're going to need tin and iron. Alright, easy. So 4 tin and just 1 iron, and we're good to go with that. So let's make up that, and then again learn that recipe. You guys have been hounding me in the comments because I kept forgetting to learn the recipes and stuff, so I'm doing better with it now. I'm getting there. Okay, so we need glass, tin, and iron. So iron, there we go. Glass, there we go. And a tin gear, I think, wasn't it? So can we now make that up? Awesome. So let's learn that one. Chuck the stuff that we don't need back in there as well. Now we need 2 furnaces, redstone, iron gear. Okay, nothing too difficult here. So iron gear, one of those. 4 iron ingots. Well, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And a couple of furnaces and redstone. Okay, so 2 furnaces, a redstone, and is it called a frame or a casing or something? No, it's frame. Okay, thought it was. So there we go, latex processing unit. So let's take a bucket as well, like this. Let's take a coal gen and some coal, and let's go and get this done. So over we go. We'll just chuck this down there. Hey Daxton, welcome to the stream. So we get this, and we get this next to it. I think this is correct. There we go. So that's now powered. Grab out some. Oh, we are going to need to replace our logs. So yeah, that's the only thing about doing it that way. Okay, not a problem. There we go. We'll just go and fill all of these back up. So maybe this could be a bit of a, well, mind you, I was going to say a bit of a plastic platform, but there's really no point in automating too much, because with the EMC stuff, obviously, it's just not necessary. Now, what I do want to look at is, you'll see over here, we got the the violet matter collectors, or MK7s, however you want to think about them, and the violet matter relays. So let's see if we can afford to get a couple more of those made up. So let's just search violet. Here we go. So these are 59, and these are, yep, okay, so we can get one of each. Awesome. So that's taken our EMC down to like about 30 million. But then putting that in there, you'll see if I look at this, and we let it build up for a second, it takes a little bit of time to sort of register. But now every single second, almost 42,000 EMC is being produced. So in the long run, it works to do it that way. And it will look cool once we've got all of the sides done, won't it? It will look like a little star or a little flower, however you want to think about that. Alright, let's see how this is all doing up here. Can we get a bucket? We can leave the bucket there until it gets ready, but one of these might be a bit more full. Oh, it seems like less. I guess this was the first one that I placed. 880, yeah, okay. I guess this one here is the best, it's the closest. So we'll get the tree fluid, we'll then get some plastic, and with the EMC, we will be away. I just want to double check, but pretty certain that plastic, yeah, has an EMC value, so obviously once we've got that, we are so good. We're just ready to go at that point. And getting very close, just kind of waiting around for that. And then I've got to think about what I want to do with this island in the middle at some stage as well. Do I want to convert that or leave it for, you know, the sake of leaving it, basically? So we'll put that in there. There we go. Oh, we need to provide it with some water as well. So let's go do that. Actually, I have water buckets in the transmutation table. There we go. One of the things I did remember to put in there. I think we just have to right-click this. And that should now... There we go. Tiny dry rubbers happening. Now, does that have an EMC value? I guess not. So actually, we are going to need... Alright, okay. Let's get a few of these. So actually, we're going to need 9 of them. We need to make those 9 without EMC, because I don't think we can put that in there. So go to water. Let's just grab a few of these out. And we'll go and get that made up. So basically, 1 bucket per one, right? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chuck some of this stuff back. 7, 8. There we go. And that should just about do us. So, yeah. Pretty simple process, but one that is important for getting through this pack. Hey DJ, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us and for your comment. Let's get all of these put into there, and then we should be done. And then we're going to need to get some more of these made up. So where are we at here at the moment? Let's have a look. We got 8, 9. There we go. So now, if we go and craft these, we can make our little rubber bits. So we need those filled up there for 1 of those. No EMC value for that. But if we smelt that down, we'll get our plastic. and then we are pretty good to go. And that's, you know, pretty much a next stage of this pack. As I said, we do need a lot of plastic for going through in this pack. So there we go. Now we can chuck that in. We've learned the recipe. And you see here we're up to 36 million already. So that's really grown so fast now that we have that in place. Okay, so let's chuck in the stuff that we don't need. And really that includes all this now. We can put all this back. We've used it. It's fulfilled its purpose. It's done basically. So I didn't really need to make up all these. But there we go. It doesn't really matter. It speeded things up a little bit. So we'll get those put back in. Like this. Alright, so we've still got a platform here that we can use for something. And if we do end up getting into a bit of power, oh, yep, slabs, then that'll be cool. So let's chuck in the stuff that we can, and yeah, there we go. Alrighty, so plastic's now a thing that we have, which is cool. And I'm surprised there was no quest for that, actually. Oh, incidentally, I did make up a little thing here, a gluttony charm. I'll show you guys that in the chat here. So gluttony charm, there you go. So it's not too difficult to make. And what it does is it just allows you to eat very quickly, as you saw me doing just there, just to speed things up. If you're like me and you just get annoyed by having to eat things slowly. It's a small gripe, I know, but still. Okay, compacting drawer, I think I got one of those before. Platinum ore. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty much got like all the rewards you can get now, I think. We learned something there, I don't know what. Not the compacting drawer, so I didn't know I had that. Alrighty, so we were looking at solar power. That's how we got down into doing this whole thing with the plastic, right? And we were looking at these here from IC2. And I think it was a case of we needed, so we need plastic, we need a copper cable to get these electronic circuits made up, to get the solar panels made up. Pulverized coal, that shouldn't be too difficult, right? So let's have a look at the different ways. So basically we just need a pulverizer. So let's look at making up one of those now. Here we go. Pulverizer, there we go. So to make that one, okay, copper gears, pistons, flint, redstone reception coils, all that good stuff. So you need a bit of redstone, a bit of gold, a bit of copper. Now how are we doing for copper? We have ore only. Okay, so let's get that smelting down. In the meantime, we can get the 2 redstone and the 1 gold required to make up these coil things. If I can put them in the right place. There we go. So let's learn that. Now, is that smelted? Yes, it has. So we can get that going on. So for copper gears, we need 4 of those per one. So let's get that out. Start making those up. We only need 2 of those. But let's actually learn that recipe as well for later on. I'm getting better, guys. See, I'm learning to remember to do this stuff. The flint is fine. Machine frame, piston. Okay, machine frame, flint. I think it was 2 flint we needed, and 1 of piston. Oops, I'm not typing in. Piston. There we go. And what are we missing? Let's have a look. Oh, just one of those coils. Okay, easy. We just made one of those up. So we can get that happening for the pulverizer. Grab ourselves a coal gen with some coal and some coal ore. So basically, let's just put that down here for now. Coal gen, powering the pulverizer. Get that in there. Yep, and that in there. That should now start working. I think. Yep, okay, it is. It's just a little bit slow, but it is going to work, so that's cool. So we'll get that sorted out, which should be a new recipe for us, which is good. And then I'll chuck the pulverizer in the transmutation table. Haven't forgotten, guys. And once we've got that, we'll be starting to head towards getting our solar power set up, which would be pretty cool. So pulverized coal, glass, a generator. Here we go. So we're going to need one of these batteries, some insulated tin cable. Let's get on to doing that sort of thing. So let's go through this loophole, or not loophole, this rabbit hole, I should say, to start with these batteries. So tin cable, we need cutters and tin plate. So to get the cutters, you're looking at iron plates, which means we need some sort of hammer. Okay, so we need sticks, iron, and string. Let's start with that. So you do end up in a bit of a hole here at times, but it's all good fun. So string, I think it was, I don't know, a couple of string, some iron. It's the nice thing about this, you can just, take a load of stuff out, put it back in, and nothing can go wrong really when you're doing that. The fact that it's all EMC-able. So where do we end up here? It's a bit of a hole to get all this stuff, isn't it? So first thing we need is just a hammer. So we've got the hammer. Let's learn that one. Oh, I guess maybe we already had it in one of our packs. So is it then a hammer with iron? Gives you an iron plate. So let's learn the iron plate as well. And where am I here? This one here. Then it's a case of needing a cutter. So you need 3 of those plates, and we've got the rest of the iron on us. So 1, 2, and 3. Let's get that going on. Can't really remember the recipe. I'm terrible at remembering these things. So we'll just chuck it in like this. There we go. And we'll get that remembered. But we're going to need that now. The cutter. And I think it was with a tin plate. But let's just double check that. Yes, a tin plate. So we're going to need a bit of tin. There we go. Craft that alongside our engineer's hammer to get the plates. Put the plates in there so that we're learning this stuff as we go. And then, actually I didn't need to go in here, but that's fine. So cutter and that gives us the tin cable, which we'll learn. Oh, we can. Aha, interesting. So that's going to be one that we just have to make as we go. So that with a bit of plastic to get the wires that we want. Perhaps we can learn the wires that we want then instead. That would be kind of nice. So yes, this... Oh, maybe not. No. No EMC for that either. So there's a little bit of processing involved with this sort of stuff. So that there, redstone. Now these things. Tin plate along with that. Okay, gives you 2 and we need 6. So we need 3 tin plates. Oops, not a vector plate. 1, 2, 3 tin plates. Chuck those in there with those, was it? Or cutters or something? What am I doing wrong here? What have I missed? These things, a forge hammer. Oh, it has to be a forge hammer, I guess. Okay, so a forge hammer, 5 iron, 2 sticks. All right, well, we got the iron on us. Let's grab out these sticks. Interesting. There we go. Get those made up. And turn our tin plates into these things. Which now should hopefully mean that we can make up a battery. Oh, 2 redstone. Alright, well I can live with that being the thing that's missing. But now we can absolutely make up this battery and we're away. There we go. No, is this EMC-able? Nope. Okay. What the... Alright, what did I do wrong here? So we want pulverized coal. So we were looking at this to go through the pulverizer. Or a sag mill would have been another way to do it as well. Where is this pulverizer? So, oh, it's only a 25% chance. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, let's go get, if I can spell it, let's go get some more coal. And just chuck in enough to get us what we want. There we go. Is that going to work? Should be working. Hey Bash, welcome to the stream. Why is this not... Does that need to come out? Okay. Oh, is that because I'm doing coal? Oh, but it worked. Okay, whatever. Got into a bit of a muddle with that one. Alright, so we'll learn the sulfur, we'll learn the pulverized coal, and we're going to need 3 of those right away. So let's grab that. And also, before I forget, if I can grab a pickaxe here. Let's grab this one. We want to get the pulverizer learned, because I don't think I did that just before. No, there you go, learned. Alright, cool. So we're off and running with that. So let's see, where were we for our solar power? Glass are these circuits, and we need some copper. Alrighty, we can do that. So let's grab out some copper, and I'm guessing copper with wire cutters. Nope. Let's see then. Hang on a second. We need this here. Copper wire is wire cutters on copper plates. Alright, so we need to process this once first, and then again. And none of this is EMC-able either, is it? So actually, we're going to need to get, like, let's get a load of those made up. And a load of this made up, because we're going to need it. Sooner or later, we'll need it for something. Alright, so we've done that. We need a bit of plastic with that now, so let's maybe make a load of these up into the... up with the plastic to get what we need. Not too difficult. So there's that, and there's the plastic to get our copper wire. Still no EMC value for that, so nothing we can do about that one. And where are we here? A bit of redstone, some iron plates. Well, let's get maybe that many iron plates. There we go. Let's grab out some redstone here. There we go. And now we should be able to... There we go. Now these are EMCable. Okay, so first thing we'll do, chuck those in there. And grab 2 back out for the solar panel we're about to make. And the generator. So we've got these with 3 iron plates with a battery and an iron furnace. So let's grab out a furnace. There we go. And let's make up what we need to make up. So there's that for the iron furnace. And 3 plates and a battery. So actually, yeah, we have all that. Alright, so, nope, not EMCable either. Okay. So I've kind of chosen a difficult route here. What are we missing? Just glass, that's fine. We've got plenty of glass in here. There we go. So there we go. We have a solar panel, I should say. So here we go. Let's chuck that in there. No, we can't. Okay. So let's just go chuck this down for a second. There's our solar panel. All right, so 1 solar panel is going to give us 2 EU. All right. So it's unfortunate that we can't EMC them. But for EU power, this is certainly a way we can go, because the fact that it's always sun on this world, on this pack, this is definitely an option for us for the EU that we might need. However, we may want to look at going a different route in terms of the other solar panels that are available. So that's the IC2 solar panels, and I can make a ton of those up. That's fine. I've got all the stuff here, as you can see, but I will spare you the bother of doing that, and I will do that off cam another time. If we do, decide that we need a lot of that. Let's get like a little chest going on here for stuff that we cannot EMC, and just chuck everything else in here. So is that the lot? Looks like everything. That copper as well can go in there, and sort of reorganize our inventory a little bit here. The rest of this stuff can just go in here for now, and then it's there when we need it. All right, good. So the rest of the solar panels. We were looking before at these, because you've got the ones from environmental tech here. This could be a thing. Now these are EMCable as well, which is quite nice. So to make them, we're going to need a few different things that we don't currently have. So the litherite is the first thing, and this is where I'm not sure what sort of dyes we may or may not have. So lime dye, lime pigment, floral lime powder, lime artificial dye. Okay, so let's just go to lime dye and see what's actually involved to get this. So there's a few different ways to do it. I don't think we have any cactus. Let's actually, before we do any of this, why don't we just search the shop? Okay, so we can't get that. We can get cactus green chicken egg. This is the organic shops here, right? So, yeah, it looks like we're not going to get the stuff that we want to get to be able to just buy it, unfortunately. So, that's the lime dye might be a little bit difficult to get. Oh, actually, a crusher. Do we have any lime wool? Because we've got a lot of different colour wools. We've got green wool, which, if I go to green wool and look at the uses for it, I'm assuming we can put that into a crusher and get cactus green. Okay, so this could be a thing. This could be a way, like a little workaround that we could use to actually do this. So let's maybe look at doing that. Let's see how involved it is to make up a crusher. Actually, wait, what am I talking about? I already have a crusher. I already have like 100 of them over here. So what I don't have is enough wool to make this worth our while. So let's get the wool. There we go. And I'll just chuck that old one back in there. Alrighty, so we've got the double crushers here. We can get this going on straight away. Oh. No, we can't, apparently. Is that because it's not being powered, though? No, it's a different thing, I guess. So we need to make one of these. Okay, well, that's fine. 6 iron pistons and a bit of this stuff. Okay, so chest redstone and iron to get into that. Interesting. So let's go chest, redstone, and iron. At least it's a pretty simple recipe. Not much involved with doing this. So here's crusher. That was for that thing, right? So we can make up them, which looks like it's not EMCable. Never mind. And we're also going to need 6 iron, 2 pistons. All of which we have. So just a matter of getting it out of our chest. So 6 iron, couple of pistons. We're good to go. Piston, if I can spell it. There we go. So now we've got everything we need to make up our crusher. From extra utils too. So place that down here. Oh, let's pick that back up. Place it down there. So it's getting powered. And just chuck that in and let that do its thing, sort of in the background. And while it does, we'll look at what else is required. Okay, so 75 million now. Pretty happy with that. The rate at which that's growing. So definitely pleased with this passive EMC system. Okay, so back to the solar panels. Kind of what we're looking at here. Let me, because they're called solar cells on this one, so it doesn't work. So to get the litherite, the cactus green we're working on, the lime green dye, we were looking at this as to how we'd actually be able to go around doing this. I don't think we have anything lime though. Let's have a look. We've got slime, but nothing that's going to help us there. So let's go back into here and just have another look at this a second. So there's lime dye. So I think when we look at lime dye, if I open this up in here, we looked at this just before. If we can get cactus, or just like green dye with white dye, including bone meal. So that's where this could work. But we need to get this lucky drop, and it hasn't happened yet. Now, what else do we need for the solar array? We're gonna need. So the litherite, we're getting there. It's taking a bit of time, but we'll get there. What's it called? Photovoltaic cell, my goodness. Lapis and quartz. Now that I'm pretty certain we have. Let me just check the lapis situation. Okay, well, we have as good as. So, there we go. Let's learn the lapis. And we need 4 of those, but I'll just take out more for now. Just being lazy. So there is our photovoltaic cells. These are EMCable. So that's fine. That's ready for us when we need it. Interconnect. Here we go. So black concrete is one way we could go about this. Getting the black concrete. Let's have a look at this then. Black concrete powder. Oh, okay. Sand, gravel. Oh, easy. Okay, so load of sand, load of gravel, and an ink sac. I just love it when you have all the recipe stuff for that. Hey, Savjunas, I probably have just absolutely murdered your name, and I apologize for that. But hey, thank you for joining the stream. It's nice to have you here. Okay, so let's grab up one of those, chuck that back in there, grab our water bucket. Okay, and just do it somewhere on the edge here, that's fine. And then we've got our black concrete. Awesome. So put that in there, and that's a nice building material to have as well. So kind of 2 birds with 1 stone there. Okay, so that's the black concrete. We need that, not for that, sorry, for this, the interconnect. So that there, surrounded by 4 of these. Oh, that's so easy. That's awesome. So redstone and iron. Very nice. See, sometimes in modded, I think things look quite involved and quite difficult. And I've had a lot of people like say to me, you know, about words to that effect with modded. But actually, when you get into it, it's not too bad. It can be a bit fiddly. I 100% agree with that. But it's not like overly difficult to do. And to me, modded is a fantastic thing to do. So, you know, don't let these... Don't be frightened of it. Have a go at it, because it is great fun to get into. Okay, so we got that, and black concrete. So now we should be good to go. Putting 4 of those there with that in the middle. We've got our interconnect. EMC that, and I need a drink. Oh, my throat's starting to hurt. Say Svajunas. Svajunas? Is that right? Svajunas? I'll keep trying. We'll keep trying. I'll give you that much. Okay. So, let's see. Did we get this yet? No, we didn't. And we ran out of power. Did we? Or... Oh, it's just... Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Well, let me just chuck that in there. Whatever. Okay, so we got the redstone. We got the interconnect. We got these things. And we do not have litherite yet. That's the only thing that we're waiting on. And it's just this green dye stuff that's becoming a little bit tricky. Yeah. So this is the litherite solar cell. So this is all the environmental stuff. We're going to need one of these as well. Solar array controller tier 1. So we need litherite. Lapis lazuli blocks, though. We can work on that, because I'm pretty certain that we don't have any of them. So let's get those made up and learned ahead of time. Try and be as productive as we can here. We also need one of these, which again, we're going to want litherite for. Basically, a litherite solar cell. We're trying to make those anyway. So once we get this green stuff, we're pretty much away, but we're at the mercy of these things. Now, lime wool. Aha, does come in different loot chests, I should say. I keep calling them quests. So let's actually go and open a load of these and see if we can get really lucky, basically. We'll start with the ones that we don't have much of. So iridium ore, okay. Oh, TNT. Now that is new for us. I mean, obviously we could have made it, but still fun to get this stuff. And 3 of these here. Nope. And okay, so let's start chucking some things away. And split these up a bit, because if you open them all together, things get a bit messy and crazy. Oh, chain chestplate. I believe that's new. Let's have a little look. Oh no, it's not. We already had it. Okay. Well, still not a terrible thing to have. And a bit of grey wool. Let's keep opening up some more of these. Zombie seeds. Meant to shift click. Yep, okay. Nothing too exciting there either, unfortunately. Keep going though. We'll keep trying. Oh, there it is. Lime wool. Lime wool. We got it. Alrighty. Oh, and look at that. Metal ladder. Awesome. So the lime wool. Let's grab a load of that out. Now, how did we want to use this though? What was the uses for it? There was a way of getting the lime dye that needed lime wool. There's a way of reverse engineering. Oh, in the crusher. Is that right? But then there's only a 5% chance. So, yeah. Now, crusher. Did I EMC this yet? No. Is the answer. So, let's just grab that out a second. Oh, is it EMCable? It's not. That was why I didn't do it. Alright, well, let's just keep that running then. I'm going to go put this stuff back in the chest and leave it in there for now. Not too worried about opening these things. Store this stuff here out the way. String can actually be EMC'd, so let's just chuck it in there. Okay. So I'm trying to keep my inventory as organized as possible. So really, it's a little bit of a waiting game now. If you guys have any questions about the pack, I'm here, I'm live. Ask away. If you want to see anything, if you want anything explained to you, I will do my absolute best. I tell you that much. So yeah, feel free to ask away while you're here. Now, one thing we could do is violet. What is it? We need 100, about 120 EMC, which we're getting close to, but I don't want to use up all of it. So maybe when we're at about 140-ish or something, we can add another arm to our flower power thing. I swear this was like a 5% chance of getting the drop of the cactus green dye. Was that not a thing? Like if I look at lime dye, if you put that in a crusher, 5% chance of lime dye from the lime wool. So I mean, technically that's a 1 in 20. So from a stack, you should get roughly about 3 dye. And we haven't got any yet, so we're getting a bit unlucky here. It's very frustrating because we're going to need this. If I go back to the solar, here we go. For these litherite, we need lime dye and we need cactus green. So, all I can do is keep trying. One thing I can do as well is get out the 4 flint and the 1 diamond that is required, and we can load that up in here. So the marble bench, for those who don't know, works like a tinker's bench. It just holds the inventory there, so you leave it there, come back and it's still there, which is useful. And we're just going to leave that in there ready for when we actually get this stuff. Now, should I just make another... Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. So, let's EMC this. And then let's grab out... Well, I'll just grab a load for now. But, yeah. Let's see if we can get a bit luckier with the lime dye. So, see if we can hit closer to that proposed 5% that they say it should be to get this stuff. So you can get speed upgrades for this. I wonder how difficult they are to make, because that could be nice, right? So speed upgrade, redstone block, gold. Okay, let's get this done. So we need 3 of them. These 2 to make it into that, which I should EMC. Not gold, is it? It's called pressure plate. And then we need a bit of redstone. I can't believe I haven't made up any redstone blocks yet. That's poor. So I definitely want to EMC that. There we go. Almost. And then was it just putting that in there? No. We need to put it in a resonator. Aha. Okay, let's have a look at a resonator. See how difficult that is. Resonator, not too difficult. But I feel like by the time I do this, we're going to have the lime green dye. Although, potentially not the way things have been going. So redstone, block of coal. Alright. Stick and a bit of iron. We can do that. I suppose as well, you make these things up and you'll be surprised later on in the pack how often you'll need them for different things. So I don't remember the recipe for this, so let's have a look. One of these, there we go. EMC that. Can we? Yep, glass cutter. There we go. And I know we have ender pearls. If I can spell them, we definitely have them. I actually want to get a few out, just to keep in my inventory, because they're kind of useful anyway. So, put that in there, get our ender shards, which hopefully we can... Oh, no, okay. And it was a case of needing that with a bit of redstone. And then we're away. So, one of those. Bit of that gives us that. Is that EMCable? Yes, it is. What was it called? Resonating redstone crystal. There we go. So we've got that, we've got the redstone, block of coal, and then we're pretty much good. So is that a block of coal? Yep. I think that's everything we need. So we can make that. Chuck that down just there for now. Chuck in that. Oh, we need some power. Oh, of course. We don't have any grid power, so this whole thing was pretty much a waste. Oh, do we run out of power there? Okay, let me just grab some more coal and power that. Oh, actually, it's not the power, it's that's in the way. Was it? Oh, excuse me. Alright, let's have a look at this. Grid. Oh, grid's overloaded. Yep. Get rid of that. It'll work again. There we go. Okay. Chuck. Let's chuck everything that we can chuck in like that. The rest of it can stay out here for now. And we're just going to play the waiting game to get this dye. What we can do is we've got some cactus green. So grab a couple of them. And I think it was like that, and then the lime goes that way. I think that's where we're at. So we just need one lime dye. Come on, we can do it. You can do it, Crusher. I know you can. And then we will have a whole lot of solar power available to us, which would be cool. I actually want to kind of left this platform a bit messy earlier, so let's go have a look at that. Just get rid of these two. It's just annoying my OCD else. And let's just waste one of these. Alrighty. Yes, there it is. Oh my goodness. That was a journey. Right, let's learn that. And then let's grab the two out that we want. And finally, we make up our litherite. Boom. So definitely want to learn that. Oops. And then after we've learned it, grab a load of that out. Awesome. So, back to solar. And where are we? So, we got those. Oh, we got everything else. We need photovoltaic and interconnect and redstone. So, let's do that. Hey, Safe the Savage. Welcome back to another of my streams. Nice to see you here again. Photovoltaic, that there, and interconnect. Okay, so I'm being really lazy here, just grabbing out loads of it when I don't really need to, but, you know, it's all good. Alright, so we've got everything we need for these. These are now EMC'd, they're in the system, we're good. Solar array, I should say. Litherite blocks, so that's just going to need, funnily enough, a bit of litherite. Now, I can't remember, I'm assuming it's either 4 or 9 of these. Yeah, there we go. And that's worth learning as well, of course. So that's all taken care of, the lapis is taken care of, and then a litherite solar cell. So actually, we're good to go. So litherite, we're going to need some of them, and one of them, bit of lapis, and we're away with our solar array. Aha. So there we go, we've got a solar array. Let's chuck all this back in here and let's learn the solar array. Alright, so environmental tech. Let's go to the business end of this. This is the thing we need, an assembler. So 2 obsidian, 1 litherite. So 2 obsidian and a litherite. Make up our assembler. And again, we'll learn this just because why not? So we've got our assembler. Now, let's grab out one of those for now and a load of those. Now what we need to do is, could do with having some building blocks on me as well. So just take some dirt or something to do that with. Okay. So let's go back to this little platform we have here. Get our solar array. Let's do it, I guess, bang smack in the middle here, like there. So now when we do this, we just hold down right click, and there you go, it starts to make this up for us. Oh, hang on, didn't mean to do that though. That wasn't as helpful. So, where are we? Is that doesn't really, for some reason, just look really weird. Oh, hang on. All right, let's start this again. I nosed it up. Right, that goes there. Then shift click does that. Oh, that's why I was shift clicking. So just right click on that, and it should then. There we go. I believe that's now in place. It's definitely something I'm missing here. I think we need, I can't remember what they're called, that's the only thing. These things, structure frames, here we go. So let's go and get some of those made up. I thought the assembler, if you looked at it, would tell you what you needed. It does tell you that it's not assembled, but I thought it actually told you that you do that. Safe. My custom font is part of the shader pack that I use, which is CUDA shaders. They are pretty good. I like them. But yeah, that's how I did that. All right, so let's get this lapis, litherite. Oops, litherite. You stay there. Interconnect and iron, and then we are good to go to finish this building. There we go. So again, we'll learn these, make them up, and learn them, and then just get a load of them out. So now we go back, right click the assembler, and this should assemble those around the outside, and that should work quite well for us. Yep, if I can keep seeing it the whole way through. So assembled, still says false. These are now all the way around, okay, that's good. I sort of wish I'd made this one higher. Okay. So I think I'm just missing out something here to complete this. So we've got the solar panels, we've got the structure frames around them. For some reason I thought that using the assembler would actually tell us what we were missing. But the fact that it hasn't has thrown me just a little bit. Oh, lightning rods, that's cool. Okay. So it says it's not assembled, but it doesn't tell us why. It doesn't tell us what it needs. Now I've got a feeling. So these are, yeah, litherite and that. Let's just get up here, have a little look, a better look. So we've got the solar cells, we've got the structure frames in place. I think what we need now is actually a way of storing this energy. So let's have a look. We're on environmental tech here. So what do we have here? Do we indeed have anything in this mod pack? Might need to use something else. Maybe some conduit or something like that. Let's have a little look here at what we've got in the pack. Alrighty, so we've got item conduit, fluid. I suppose actually a bit of leadstone flux flux would probably work just as good. I think I have lead. Let's go and check out that in a second. Let's see. Any sort of lead here. We've got lead ore, so that's fine. We'll just smelt one of those down, and we're going to need a bit of glass, a bit of redstone. Not a problem. Glass as well, wasn't it? Okay, there we go. So we've got our lead now. That's awesome. Grab out, oops, a couple of those. Alrighty, so now that we've got all of that, we can get these. And let's remember those. Okay. So that's fine. That will draw the energy out here. And then, yeah, okay, that did connect up, so that's good. Does that say, where's my assembler gone? Will that now tell us that it's assembled? No, okay. So now we just want to store the energy somehow. So how are we going to store this RF? Hey David, welcome back to another stream. Nice to see you here again. Okay, so let's go back to environmental tech, and let's see. So what have we got here in the way of? Let's have a little look here. So we've got all the void miners and stuff. Is there a way of storing energy with this mod? Is there a block that does that? Chuck it in chat if you know. Solar arrays. This is all the void ore stuff and the lasers. Yeah, okay. I can't remember the name of the block that I'm looking for, so I'm just trying to see here what we actually have that could actually work for this. Maybe it's some sort of cell. Let's have a look through here. Different cells we've got, or a battery or something like that. What have we got here? Oh yeah, these are, well, maybe something like this could work. Energy cell stores a large amount of RF. That's what we're looking for, guys. So we need a lead gear, some iron, and some glass. Hi, Savannah. How did you like my episode 2? Okay, so where were we here? We want iron, glass, and a lead gear. So we're going to need some lead. Lead gear is just, okay, pretty simple. And we'll, again, learn this. The mod pack is called FTB Sky Odyssey. It's quite a new mod pack, and I predict great things for it. I think a lot of people are going to really rave about this pack. I mean, they already kind of are, but yeah, I think it's going to keep growing. It's really fun pack to play, and it's very like accessible to everybody. Yeah, I know, Hunter, I know. Hunter has a man crush on me now, I think. I think that's what's happening here. Alright, let's get that going on. And chuck this down here. Oh. Alright, I'm doing something wrong with these. I just wish I could remember the name of this stuff. See, normally this is the stuff that I check off cam for you guys. What I probably will do, though, is in the next episode that I do, like, proper episode, is... yeah, we can chuck the stuff back in. Is, like, go through stuff at the start of the episode with, you know, anything that we missed here. We've got these bat boxes, but that's EU. Energy storage. This is what I think it was that I was thinking about. Potentially. The energy cells. Potentially. That was potentially what it was. Let's have a little look what's going on here. Okay. Yeah, Savannah, I know that was yeah, that was bad. Yeah, I messed up. There's nothing else to say. You need to make the cell. Do you know how I go about doing that? Let's have a look at this in a minute. So Certus, Fluix dust. Do we have any Fluix? We're gonna need to make a segment at some point anyway. What about Fluix crystals? Drop 1 charge quartz. Yeah, okay. So this is applied energistics I haven't done a whole lot with in the past. So I'm not necessarily thinking I want to get into that. Stores energy in the flux network. These potentially would work, I suppose, but I don't know how difficult they're going to be to make. Solar array block requirements. Tier 1, 4 null modifiers, 16. Maybe that's what I'm missing for. That's what I'm missing, the null modifier. Let's make one of those. Let's give this a go. Alright, this looks like we could be... So, interconnect iron glass. You, sir, might just be a genius. Interconnect. Iron. And Ender IO banks. That's... Savannah, thank you so much. That was exactly what I was thinking of, and I could not think of the name of them. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. Alright, null modifier. Let's get that in there. non-modify. See, I actually, I'm quite new to modding, guys. You're like, yeah, I can tell, guys. But you know, I do series on it and stuff out of enjoyment more than anything. But I do like it. Okay, so this is now, yes, it's assembled. Big thank you to Savannah. You are a legend. All right, there's that, all up in place, working nicely. I'm liking that. And let's chuck the stuff back in here. Ender.io. Let's have a look at this. Ender.io. And you know what, let's just search bank. It'll probably be quicker to do it that way. Yep, there we go. So this is exactly what I was looking for. So let's start making this stuff up. So capacitors, grains. Oh, okay. Bedrock. Now, can we purchase bedrock? No. Okay, so let's see how we go about getting bedrock in this pack. Okay, bedrock. Oh, is there no way to get bedrock? Okay, well in that case, if we look at grains of infinity, I know we can buy them, but is there a way we can actually... Oh, they're EMCable, aren't they? Yeah, okay, so it doesn't really matter. Let's just buy them. Boom. And there we go. So for these, we need a couple of them. Well, that's awesome, Savannah, that you enjoy helping. It's a good life skill to have, I tell you. Alrighty, so we were going on with these banks. See, Savannah, I beat you to that one, that I can buy the grains. Actually, maybe not, because obviously there's a delay in the stream, but from my end I did. Alright, copper, gold nuggets. Okay, cool. Copper, bit of gold nuggets as well. Alrighty, so we're just about ready to make up a capacitor. And we'll EMC that. And we need... EMC. Capacitor as well. So we need 4 of these. There we go. And a redstone block and iron. Sweet. So we are there. Iron. And then we'll make that on up there. So now I should be able to just hook this up. And this will be just awesome. There we go. I thought this just converted though, but it doesn't. Savannah. No, really, I know this is RF and this is different, but I thought it would. I thought it just converted. All right. There we go. Okay, that's cool. So it was just a fact of not having it configured correctly, which, you know, not a problem. I'm glad that was sort of the problem. So this could be a cool little solar platform up here. I just need a drink, so. Alrighty, so yeah, we can produce a lot of power from this, this whole setup, and we can keep expanding these solar arrays and things as well. We can make more of them. Oh, did I forget to learn the bank? Did I do that? Oh, okay. Hi, Lady Laughs. How you going? Alright, chuck that in there. Okay. Man, honestly, I for some reason, I just cannot get used to remembering stuff in the transmutation table. But luckily, I have people like Savannah who help me out. Alright, that's configured to input. We're good to go. It works. It actually works. That is awesome. Alright, I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. Now then, we want to make this look a little bit nicer. So let's get into doing a little bit more building work now. Which was kind of one of the things I wanted to do on the stream. The only thing with that... Alright, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it nicer around these sides, but then we're going to build off in that direction eventually, and that'll be the stuff I kind of do off cam with building the extra solar arrays or sort of updating them. So we want stone... Oh, of course they're not in here. They are over here because they're not EMCable. And yeah, so for now I'm just going to put a border around it just so it doesn't look totally pants. And then we'll go from there. So basically that can come off like this. And we'll have these little platforms, I think, going along, I guess, throughout the whole sort of highway thing that we made earlier, which is the thing we're building going off this way. But I'll probably do a lot of playing around with this whole design until we get something that looks good. Hello there, FFE. Thank you for joining the stream, and welcome to you. Alright, so that stuff is good. And yeah, this platform, what I think I'll do is I'll have all the power stored at the front, and I'll build these solar arrays going off in this direction as we add to the platform, and that'll look okay. I think, you know, if we're down here, let's go have a little look at how this actually does look. But it's a little bit of a floating platform, but of course it's skyblock, so that's always going to be a thing. And I think once we start building these up and we've got all different ones all over the place, that'll really look quite cool. So at the moment it's just there on its own. It's a bit, you know, a bit silly, but there we go. All right, that works for now. So the question is what we're going to do for like our main base area. And let's get some more of these oak slabs, go off in that direction, and we're going to build that over there and make that kind of the new center. So let's go and have a look at that. So let's get these slabs that we want, get a good few of those, and build out with these. Hey BMX rider, this is a new FTB mod pack. Oh, of course it's not slabs, is it? My bad. FTB Sky Odyssey, and it's gaining a lot of popularity actually. It's doing quite well, which is good to see. There we go, so we need some of these. And actually what I'll do is let's go back to the violets and grab a couple more of these. So we're back down to 32 EMC, but you know the drill, guys. Add these in, and oops, and we'll soon be rolling in EMC. So we go on to our personal EMC link, let it update with what we just done. You can see it's like going up quite substantially. There we go, almost 56,000 EMC every single second. And I mean, I just have one of these right now. Eventually I'll have a whole bank of them, and that'll just be awesome. Sorry Shadow if it was you who suggested that and I got it wrong. That's my bad. Thank you for being here and for helping me out. I do appreciate it. Alright, so we'll grab maybe a half stack of golden apples, get through a few of those. Aha. And then let's get on with what we're doing here. So I haven't thought too much about exactly what build design I'm going to go with. I just want to kind of get a little area together and then see what looks good and what doesn't. Hey, Uran, nice to see you here, dude. And hey, Always, if that's how I say that name, and if it's not, again, I do apologize. Alright, so I think what could look really cool is if we used quartz in our builds. We've got a little bit of quartz now, and with the EMC, we can turn that into whatever we need. Alright, so Shadow, I now give you the credit for the solar array. I messed up the first time around, but there you go. You are Mr. Solar Array. Sorry for getting that wrong just before there. So yeah, this is just a little highway thing. I say highway, it's just like trying to help us plan a little bit. But now we can really start doing something a little bit more interesting. So let's get on to the quartz. So let's grab out a load of those. Are you aware of the single block EMC flowers? I don't think I am. Single block EMC flowers. I don't think I've seen those, so do tell. Quartz, let's grab out a load of quartz, and let's make up all the stuff we want. So we want quartz slabs, but, oh, they are EMCable. Interesting, awesome. We want stairs for sure. We're going to want a bit of pillars. We're going to want, what have I done wrong there? Is it 4 of them? Let's have a look here. Oh no, it's 2 of those, isn't it? Some of those as well. So let's grab all of that stuff into there and have a little look here. So we'll grab a load of quartz stuff. We're going to need a fair few pillars and a load of these things, and maybe some slabs as well. And then in the meantime, we'll put this stuff back, clear up a bit of inventory space here, this stuff back. Oh, I'm back in there. Alright, so we're going to go for a modernish sort of build here. I think we'll start with like a central modern sort of house thing, and then kind of build off from there. So I actually, this will be enough. So let's just get into it. Just get building. Okay, let's put that in there and get this going on. So we'll have some stairs leading up to the house. I think it could be a nice way to go. And we'll do another level. We'll probably do again about 3 levels maybe. Man, this is really white, isn't it? With this shader pack. Alright. Search bonsai in JEI. Alright. I'll bite. Let's have a little look. Bonsai. Oh, yeah, the bonsai pots. Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. So I can make these power flowers and put them in a oh, okay. Right. that is awesome, guys. Thank you for telling me about that. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to get with building this modern house, and then I think these could look great as like decoration, and it'd be like decoration that's also functional. So that's cool. I like that. So I think that's what we'll do. So we will come on to getting into those. I'll look more into how we do all that, and I think that's going to be the way we do it. But thank you so much, guys. Your suggestions are awesome, and they're so appreciated. For you guys helping me out, it really is awesome. All right, so that's high up enough. Let's get this going on. Had a few of these things made up. So I think what I want to do is have the house coming off at a bit of an angle. I'll show you what I mean by that in a second. So if we get a load of these, I hate when that happens. That's the only bad thing about the wands, you know. Luckily with quartz as well, that's another good thing about it, is that it's very easy to break it all. Which is another nice thing about building out of it. It's one of my favorite building materials. You know, it looks awesome. And easy to break when you go wrong, which I do quite a lot. Yeah, it is a little bit hunter. I'm staying up a bit later tonight. I did my my live stream event for the face reveal. Went well. Just thought, just want to keep playing, so I did. Okay, so that's probably enough. Now, actually, what I should do, I want to border this a little bit with some black concrete. I think the contrast of the white and the black looks good. And I've got an idea in my head as to how this is going to look. So if you bear with me, guys, I think you're going to like it. All right, it's going to take a little bit of time to build. Let's maybe grab a couple more of those. But I believe it'll be worth it. We'll see. Alrighty. So yeah, these stairs look super bright, but I don't think that's too bad. So this is definitely far enough, I'd say. So what I want to have now is, this is going to be like the entrance up here. And then there's going to be black glass on top of this. So with that tied in with this black sort of rim, I think that'll look pretty cool. And yeah, we'll see. Yeah, it will be uploaded as a video on my channel as well, Hunter. So if you want to see it, you always can. But no dramas there. So, alright, so you're going to come in the house here. We're going to figure out how this is going to go. But essentially, what I want to do, I suppose I need to build it like this. And maybe like that, so I can make the rim go around there. And this will be the inside. Alright, cool. So I know this doesn't look like much at the moment. But we'll start getting some actual structure thrown down in a second. And then you guys will understand better what I'm actually talking about. So that's going to be big enough for the house on the inside. We'll just come back in this way. So guys, this stream now, we're going to do a little bit of building. So less of the modded stuff, you know, we started off with that, but now we're going to do a bit more building. So while I'm doing this building, it's an opportunity for you guys to ask me any questions that you might have about this pack, about me, whatever. In fact, if you have questions about this pack, I think Savannah might actually be the better one to ask. No, Hunter, this is actually a different stream to the one that I did for the face reveal. I did that at about 9 o'clock until probably about 10:30, and then I don't know how long this stream's been running right now, but it's like 1:45 AM for me at the moment here. Do you know what? A jetpack would be really nice right now. Oh, why am I running so fast? Aha, look at that. Here we go. So yeah, I might actually have a little quick look at what a jetpack is. Could probably make this one, just an electric jetpack. It's probably the best one. We have these. We have glowstone, advanced circuit we can make, and what's this? Just a bat box, right? Yeah, okay, let's go make a jetpack. Otherwise, I know I'm going to die. Yeah, no, Savannah, you certainly seem to know a lot. It's awesome. It's good to have people that know a lot about the pack here. I think one of the reasons I did the face reveal was to add to the community aspect of what we've got here on my channel, because it's always been something that I've been pretty happy with. And hopefully by doing the face reveal, it just means that... Did I not save these as well? Oh, I'm terrible. Yeah, hopefully it just means that, you know, we can have more, like, getting to know each other and more stuff like this where we actually chat about, you know, different ideas and thoughts and all that sort of stuff. Oh, they can't be learned. Okay, so that one wasn't my fault, to be fair. So we're going to need a few of those. Concrete increases movement speed. Ah, I did not know that. Savannah's a legend. Seriously, big shout out to him for the help this episode. It really is appreciated, and he's a legend. I'm loving it. Alright, so we got our circuit, and I think it was like glowstone, lapis. Well, this one's been 74 minutes, this stream. Is that right? Man, if it has, I did not realize it was that long. Redstone? Oops. I think that was correct. So, not for that. That was for that one. Yeah, there we go. So let's EMC that one up as well. Alrighty, advanced circuit. What are we missing? So we've got the advanced circuit, we've got the plates, the glowstone. We'll regret that because it won't take too long. Glowstone. Oh, we have it, actually. And bat box. So we need a bit of wood, some batteries. Did I save the batteries? Probably not, right? So let's have a look at those again. So 3 batteries. Let's make up a battery. 2 redstone, a bit of insulated tin cable, which I probably also didn't. Yeah, okay. Okay. Now, some of this stuff might actually be over here. So yeah, there's the tin cable. So we need that with a bit of plastic, I think. Get that insulated. Where did my plastic go? There it is. Oh, this isn't EMCable, is it? That was the problem I was having with that. Okay. So for the battery, one of those, couple of redstone. Like that. Should be good to go. What am I missing? Oh, these are tin, and I have iron. Okay, any tin ones over here? There's a couple of them. We're going to need a couple more. And again, these don't, unfortunately, are not EMCable. A little bit annoying, but there we go. Alright, so let's get those done. And now, when we go in here, we can make those up. And these are not EMCable. Dang. Alright, so a little bit involved, but we can do that. So, tin, let's just get a load of, well, maybe not that much. A load of tin out of here. Let's, hang on a second. Get a load of that. Alright, so to make up 3 batteries, we're going to need another load of redstone and another load of those tin things. So 2, oh yeah, right, I've made lots of them. That's fine. And then the insulated tin cable as well. So this is where we need those cutters with the tin plates, all of which we do have in here, so it's not too bad. Make some space there. Alright, tin plates. In fact, let's just make up a load of them again, and because it will get used throughout the pack for one thing or another. It will get used. All right, put the cutters back. Bit of plastic now, and make those up into the insulated stuff. I'm just do a stack of those, and we need redstone. I think now we're actually there, aren't we? Yeah. So we need just 2 more of those. Alrighty, so we got 3 batteries. We need a bit of wood and some cable. So let's just, yeah, there we go. And we're now good to go to make up our bat box. Now, is that EMCable? Doesn't look like it. That's no fun. Iron casing. We got the tin stuff. We do have it. Alright, so I think now, yeah, we got a jetpack. And, actually, before I go and do what I'm about to do, let's chuck anything that goes back in here, and let's chuck other stuff away in there, so it's out of the way. So our inventory is getting clogged up as always. We'll go and have a look at this now. Alrighty, so jetpack needs to be charged up. So how are we going to charge this jetpack? There was, so basic capacitor bank. If you want to learn a lot of stuff quickly with this pack, good mod farm. You can also farm EMC with the farm. Aha, interesting. Okay, so that one, for some reason I thought we'd be able to charge this out of this. So we might need to get a bat box, I guess, again. So that's for storing EU. Alrighty, I'm not 100% how we're going to charge this up. So we need EU power to do that, basically. So this is, at the moment, everything we got here is RF, apart from like this, from IC2. So let's have a look at a bit more IC2. Industrial, there we go. Alrighty, so we got a whole lot of machines in here. So let's have a little look through and just see what we're going to do next. So we've got generators, which is pretty simple to make, I suppose. Battery, basic machine casing, furnace, will give us a generator. Let's do that then. So remind me of the battery. 4 tin, 2 redstone. Okay. 4 tin, 2 redstone, and 1 of those. Alrighty. We're certainly getting into a lot in this stream, which is cool. So that was that. And then we just need 3 iron plates and 1 iron furnace. Or 1 normal furnace and 1 machine casing, which seems to be the better way to do it. Search for charging. I think it's charging pad. Alright. I'll have a look at that in a second. I'm just going to make up one of these now because we're sort of halfway through doing this. And let's get a normal furnace out as well. Alrighty. So there's the furnace. There's that thing. Little battery. There we go. Generator. I'm guessing, yeah, none of this works. Alright, let's see what this charging thing is. Okay. We've got a charging rune. Wireless charging antenna. That's cool. No, I'm not seeing this charging pad. Let's maybe search charge. Or maybe search pad. If pad's right, then that might be a better way to go. Charge pad, in brackets bat box. So yeah, that's kind of what I was going for, was the bat box anyhow. Okay, so we need some more batteries. Man, I just seem to always need to make more batteries. What else have we got here? Charge pad. Oh, no, that's an EU one as well. Would this be better? No. No, probably not. Charge pad. Yeah, we'll stick with this one. We'll stick with the bat box. Alright. 2 circuits, 2 plastic, a stone pressure plate. Alright. Let's get that going on. Shouldn't be too bad. Let's just open that up there. Pressure plate, circuit, bit of plastic now. And then we're going to need the normal bat box thing, but that's, yep, that's the last thing we need. Alright, so we're going to need some batteries for that. 3 batteries. So, load of tin, load of redstone. Yeah. Same old with the making the batteries up. So load of tin, we've got the redstone, a load of those things. You know what? Let's just make up a load of batteries in bulk. Oh, well, I made as many as I could. Oh, and we need some wood as well, I think, right? So we can get that out. I think we're good to go. So, where were we? This one here needs this one here. Make up that. Then make up that. Alright, so let's just place that down a second, have a look. Yeah, okay, so this will work by the looks of it. But now we need to produce EU, which is why we made this generator thing, right? So, can we just like chuck in, if I get like a block of coal, if I just want to make up like a load of this stuff, is that going to work? Yes, it is. Alright, so now our jetpack goes in there, and that is charging up. Awesome, alrighty. Look at this thing, what's this? A data pad. It's cool, it looks like a little mobile phone, doesn't it? Now, one thing we can make, transmutation tablet. That would be cool. So we need some dark matter blocks. We need a transmutation table. All right, let's see. Let's see about making that up. Dark matter block. We need 4 of them. We need a transmutation table, which I wouldn't have saved because I've only ever made one. So transmutation table, philosopher's stone, a bit of obsidian, a bit of chiseled stone. So I think we need quite a lot of stone actually for this. Was it obsidian and philo stone? Interesting, we got 2 there. Okay. So what am I trying to make here? One of those, and then the tablet. Boom. So now, wherever we are, we can just open that up. All right, how cool is that, guys? I'm loving that. So now we can just chuck everything back in here. We've constantly got everything on us, basically. I will still keep the ender pearls because they're kind of useful to have. And the golden apples, you know, keep those. But yeah, this is super useful, guys. Like, to be able to just have that whenever we want it, I'm liking that. Alrighty, how's our jetpack looking? It's getting there. It is getting there. And then we can carry on with building our little modern housey thing over there, which would be pretty cool. Just approaching 1 AM here, guys. So I'm probably not super fresh. I had a soccer game today as well. Probably a bit tired from that. So that's my excuse. There we go. Alright, so we are good to go. We have a jetpack. That's pretty cool, right? Oh yeah. I like that. So now I don't have to be like terrified about falling off the edge the whole time, which is quite nice as well. So, here we go. We've got our wand on us, so we just need a bit of quartz, but I can't spell quartz. Oh my goodness. Right, get rid of all of that. Quartz. So we're going to make the floor just these blocks of quartz for now. Whoa. I keep forgetting that the concrete makes you go faster. It's a weird little quirk they have on the pack. So really, the highway should be made out of concrete of a different colour, because that would make sense, right? And then you can go quicker on the highway, which is cool. So let's get all this here and just build backwards like this. Man, how I love these building ones. So useful and so much quicker as well. Alright, a couple more to go. It's going to be a big house, this, but sort of the point, so that's fine. Oh, can I not just build those in there? I don't have any on me. Did I exactly run out? That's really weird if I did. Get a load of quartz. Hello there, the hunter. How are you doing today? Alright, so let's get this going on. Oops. Oh my goodness. There should be an undo button. Is there a quicker way to destroy stuff? I could certainly look at getting a better load of tools and stuff made up. I realised that. But I think there might be... You get builders ones, you can get destruction ones as well in some packs. So I want to see if that's part of this or not. And if it is, it could be quite useful and a better way for us to go. So let's have a little look. Oh, one short, really? I just can't let that go. There we go. Alright, let's have a little look here. Destruction. Right, destruction wand. Let's see. So we're going to need gold and magical wood. Yeah, we can make that stuff. Let's see about doing that. Let's go that way. Aha. Alrighty. So bookshelves. Do we have any books? We do. So we get 3 of those. A little bit of wood. 5, 6. Alrighty, let's make that up. So we got the bookshelves, and then we got the gold. Let's learn the bookshelf. Let's just get a load of those. Let's get a load of gold. And is it literally just 1-on-1 or no? Yeah, okay. Can we learn the magical wood as well? No. Alright, fair enough. Who's my fave MC modder? Ooh, good question. Probably Direwolf. I really like Direwolf. Hey Jed, by the way. Yeah, Direwolf, he explains things in a way that really makes sense to me. So Destruction Wand, oh, I needed 3 of those. Oh, okay, never mind. And I've watched a lot of his mod reviews and things to help me over the years with modded. So let's get rid of that. Oh, we can't. Okay, put it in there. Put this stuff back in there. So yeah, Direwolf would definitely be up there for me. He kind of inspired me a bit to get into modded as well in the first place. So quite like him. Who is your favourite? So do we... Is that it? I mean, it does a bigger area, sure, but you'd think it'd do a little bit more than that. And I'm assuming as well, yeah, we're not going to be able to vein mine it because it will just... it won't work. So we'll just go through doing this. But yeah, I'd be interested to know who you guys like to watch. do modded Minecraft stuff. Yeah, I agree with you, sir. So, oh, that's cool, Jed. That's awesome. He's certainly been around for a long time, Direwolf, and he seems like quite a nice guy as well, you know? Seems pretty cool, laid back sort of guy. And his mod, Spotlights, where he just goes through the entire mod and its completion, is super helpful, you know? And he's obviously spent a lot of time on them, and he's a good YouTuber, you know? He does good. Alrighty. We're getting through this, but it's a bit slow, so I've got to really be more careful with the wands. And yeah, we probably won't finish this today, but that's the good thing about streaming. I can just pick it up next time, which is cool. I do want to try and get into doing a lot more streaming, because it's something that I've not done much of in the past, but I do need to sort my internet out a little bit better, because at the moment the place I'm at is not the place I'm normally at. I explained that in my face reveal live stream thing that I did earlier, but I'm moving house soon. I'm going to get some new internet set up and stuff, so once that happens, I'm hoping to stream a lot more often. But for now, we'll just crack on with what we're doing here today, and hopefully that's all cool. So this stream's been running for quite a while now. I don't actually know how long, but yeah, it's a good first stream for what we're doing here today with this mod pack. And the other thing with streaming as well is I can probably get into all kinds of different games. How do you get a nether quartz chicken in this one, or blaze? I'm not actually sure, but for nether quartz, if your goal is, if that's what you want to get quartz, mob drops are the best way of doing that, really, from the loot crates and stuff. My mob thing over there that gets me those loot crates, you know, those mad drops, that's a pretty good way to go. You know, I recommend on this pack that you set up a mob farm of some sort pretty early. That's what my episode 1 was all about. So literally that mob farm that you see there was built on day 1. It's pretty simple to do, and it'll get you a ton of drops and XP as well if you want it, which I explained it properly in the episode, so I won't go back through all that. But yeah, it's probably the best way to go. Hey, could someone do me a favor while I'm doing this and just kind of check out how my sub count's doing? Because at the moment it's been growing quite nicely. I'm approaching 1,600 subs, and I just wondered how close I might be to that right now, if anyone wouldn't mind checking that. Okay, so let's get our concrete back out and finish off this. Black concrete, there we go. Alrighty. So let's get this going on around here like this. If I can get that finished around there. And it's still weird walking on this stuff and going so fast. Alright, Hunter, no worries. Thanks for sticking around as long as you did. Yeah, ask me about modded anytime. I'm happy to help you however I can. But yeah. Yeah, beast coins are pretty easy to get on this as well. But that's all good. Oh, thanks, Hunter. Cheers, mate. Okay, so this is going to be the rough layout of the house. So if we come over here a little bit, you'll see there it's going to be this big L-shaped kind of building. And we're going to do it in very modern sort of building design. But guys, it is getting a bit late here now, and I'm getting pretty tired and stuff. So I think I'm actually going to call it there. I just want to say thank you to all of you for joining this stream. If you want me to do more streams, let me know. If you prefer my episodes, that's fine. I won't take it personally. Let me know. At the end of the day, I like to make whatever videos you guys enjoy the most. So, yeah, we'll have a look for the future about the things that we'll do. Also, you know, do you want to see more building stuff, more creative stuff, or more modded stuff? Let me know. It's always good to know what you guys think. So leave me a comment. Let me know. I'll appreciate it. So thanks very much for watching, guys. I do appreciate you spending your time here with me today. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. That's about it for this episode. So I'm going to end the stream now. But as always, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.